Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel JK Star A Reader. Today I'm doing a weekly reading update. That's right, it's a weekly reading update and I have a few books to talk about, so let's get going. The first book I have to show you it is The Puppy War by R.F. Kuang. Over the years I have collected a number of books by this author and I still have not started my journey in reading the books. So I am making a change and this is a top priority for me over the next few weeks. The Puppy War, it is the first of a trilogy following a young trainee apprentice going through a military academy and trying to get to a position that will allow them, fame and glory, I guess. And so this fantasy novel, it touches on historical events in Chinese history and the Sino-Japanese War. And because of the difficult subject, I have avoided reading this series. But I am at the point where I'm ready to start this reading journey. So yeah, The Puppy War by R.F. Kuang. So the next book I have to show you, it is Hamnet by Maggie. So I read this book this past week in anticipation of the movie that was released. And I saw the movie just the night before I am filming this video. And I found the movie to be very moving and touching. So many moments of sadness as well as good memories overall. And it takes place in the Elizabethan times and during the time of the Black Death. And so how this illness is affecting so much of European society at the time. And so it touches on this family of William Shakespeare, his wife Agnes, and their children. And so, yeah, I found the movie, as I said, to be very moving, and it got me actually sobbing throughout the film. And it was while watching it, I got out all the emotional baggage that had been built up over the last while. And yeah, it was a great movie to see. So yeah, Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. The next book I have to show you, it is The It Girl by Ruth Ware. And so this is a book about a college student who goes to Oxford, and then years later, the life she has as an adult, and how those years back in Oxford it shaped her life in her adult years. And it deals with the insecurities of a young person and how the lack of ability to communicate with the people around her and the assumptions she has of the older people that are around, how the lack of communication and those assumptions about people, how they can lead to tragedy. And so, yeah, it is a mystery thriller, but so far it read just like someone's life as they were as they grew older, got married, and are having kids. And so, yeah, The It Girl by Ruth Ware. The next book that I have to show you, it is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. So after so long being on the low-key side of things on BookTube, I have seen people talk about this book and this series a long time ago, and for some reason I became interested in finally reading this novel series, even though it's been so long since there was hype about this book series. So it is a YA fantasy sci-fi novel about cyborgs and retellings of fairy tales. And this one, Cinder, obviously about a new take on the Cinderella story. So yeah, I'm interested in getting back into these books that I might have missed while enjoying the time I've had to read all the books that I have been able to come across. So yeah, Cinder by Marissa Meyer. The next book I have to show you, it's here somewhere. Let me see. It's The Adversary by Michael Crummey. And so this book I've had for about a year or so ago. I waited till the paperback edition was available, and it is the latest novel by Michael Crummey, who sets his books mainly in Newfoundland or the Atlantic Canada, and it looks at the I guess the lives of ordinary people who live in small towns as they try to get along with each other while also having to take into account the long stretches of isolation, as well as having to contend with the low temperatures and snowstorms and the weather that affects and geography that affects the people who live in Newfoundland. So yeah, The Adversary by Michael Crummey. And one more book to show you, I have it here. It's The Book of Salt by Monique Truong. So this is a fictional account of the life of a Vietnamese cook named Ben. He worked in the household of Gertrude Stein and Alice B. Toklas, two artists who had their heyday in Paris during the 1920s and 30s, when they were part of the nightlife and the artists salons that were held during this time of war and political instability. And it is in Paris that this is taking place. And Ben, he meets the artists that arrive at the door, and with him being the cook, he gets to make all their meals, and he meets famous musicians that will get their fame, along with the future revolutionary Ho Chi Minh. So yeah, it's a interesting short novel, a literary fiction as well as historical fiction story. So yeah, The Book of Salt by Monique Truong. So yeah, that's it for me for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!